Hi, I'm Kerry, local mortgage broker down here in Caloundra. So I can service anyone in Australia, mind you. But today I wanted to talk about refinancing, the costs of refinancing, and explaining it in full to you. So there is a lot of different reasons why people will refinance, but I'll just mention a couple of the basics. One is obviously a better, cheaper interest rate than what you're on. The other might be that when you originally financed, you might have been on a prime lender, which is a very high interest rate. You just wanted to get into the market, and it's been a few years, and now that you want to change over onto a better rate, a better product, and get off those high interest rates, that could be another reason as well, because you might have went in and you've got bad credit, or you were self-employed, you're now PAYG or whatever. You might be in a much better position. The other reasons are obviously you want to do some renovations to your property. You're looking at getting some home equity out, doing some cash out of your property as well. So there's lots of different reasons why people will do so. Let's look at some of the costs of refinancing. Okay, so a lot of the banks will offer a cashback, like a $3,000 or $5,000 or $2,000 cashback. The main reason they're doing that is they know it's going to cost you roughly about that to refinance. So the cost involved in refinancing, the first thing is mainly the banks. Okay, so the banks will have application fees. They will have origination fees. You also will have administration costs. There will also be government and duty costs as well to take into account. You'll also have appraisals, valuation costs, inspection fees, title searches, insurances, all sorts of things. So I think it's a really good idea that if you're going to do a refinance, great idea to be talking to a mortgage broker. The main reason to talk to a mortgage broker and not just a bank, look, oh, that bank's got a really cheap interest rate, let's jump in. Because we can look at all the different banks, look at all the different fees, talk with you over your story, and then look at what you've got, where you want to go, how much you want to save, and if it's really worthwhile doing. So sometimes it might not be worthwhile doing, but we are here to build a relationship with you, look at your story and find the right lending solution for you, particularly if you're going to be doing some refinancing. You might have a very difficult product or a difficult security. And the security means the property that you're in. It could be like, for instance, a property I'm doing at the moment is a large rural land property. It's 530 acres, but there's no house on it. The income, it's a difficult one, but we can do it. Just got to find the right lender to do that and to get off the high interest rate that they're on at the moment. It takes time, but there's a lot of other things that we have to take into account. It's going to be all the fees and expenses and everything to move across, but we've got to have a long-term view of that, how long you're going to do it, because a lot of people will switch banks when there are a lot of cashbacks, like, oh, we'll go over, get $3,000 cashback, and a year later they go over here. It's not really a good idea to do that, plus it also is going to hit your credit file, lots of inquiries, and it's really going to affect your credit. So good idea to not do that. So so you've got to take in all the accounts. Usually it's about 2 to 3% of your mortgage, sometimes of mortgage payments, whatever, to do with how much it's going to cost you. But that's just a ballpark figure. You need to have it in black and white and in writing, and what the banks say on paper, what your costs are. You're best to know everything. Do your research and do that with your mortgage broker. The other things are not just alone like calculating the real cost. There are some great benefits to refinancing as well. You might have originally been a first homeowner. Now, the thing is with that is majority of the time you do have a very basic home loan that you cannot do anything with, and it's a no frills. You might be looking for something that might have a redraw facility, an offset account, different packages for different people. You might have once been PAYG, you're going into business or wanting to invest and so forth. And so you're needing a different type of loan structure. So that might be another reason as well. I hope that I've explained it fairly well for you. There is a lot more information. I've written a very, very lengthy blog post with some examples on refinancing, explain all the costs broken down, all the bank fees, everything explained. There's a link down below, so if you want to go and check it out, you're more than welcome to. Also, to remember about the book I've got. So the book on the mortgage freedom and wealth through property. There is some really, really good information on refinancing in there as well. All right, so see you later. Bye. I hope you found the information useful. If so, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. And I just want to let you know that we have a free giveaway, a free book, and subscribe to it now. So the link is below. It's the 7 steps to mortgage freedom and wealth through property. Inside here, you will find out how to get the cheapest home loan, why you should really care about your home loan, why people will end up broke, and also we have some bonus chapters at the back here as well. It's a great read. It's an easy read as well. So make sure you get your copy and share it with friends. See ya.